Hello everybody, this is Baka Zombie, fresh off the hot streak of losses, both in real life and in this game. We're doing another Pokemon TCG Live ranked laddering video. Unfortunately, in between sessions, I did drop like a rock back into Umbreon. Let me tell you, games were rough last night. Lots of Raging Bolts, lots of bad draws. But we're turning that around today. We're getting some wins. We're back again with the Dragapult EX Lost Zone deck. I did swap out one copy of Iono for Jacq. I just wanted a way to be able to search for Drakloaks and Dragapults directly, because there is no way to do that currently with the deck I had. So I just tossed a Jacq in there for that. I didn't want to add Ultra Balls because I didn't want to be discarding. I'm already throwing so many things in the Lost Zone, I don't want to discard as well. So Jacq is just there. If we have a turn free of supporters, we can grab our Dragapults and Drakloaks and get rumbling. So with that, let's just get into some battles, some hot heavy battles. I've just been eating flaming hot Cheetos and drinking Mountain Dew. We gaming, all right? That looked like a product placement, not meant to be, not sponsored. I turned and did the logo and everything. Not so. We always choose tails, we always lose. Just gonna turn off my phone here because I was watching a video before this. Hey, we didn't lose. That's a good start. We do not want to go first with this deck. We want to go second because, again, the goal is to attack right away with Cramorant. And it is possible. It doesn't always happen, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen with this opening hand. This is not a great opening hand. Just a Dreepy. Boss's orders are only supporter. We can get to a Dragapult the following turn, but if our opponent is able to KO us, they also have a Dreepy. They're going to pull the Rotom V, get Buddy. Their hand is so much better than mine, man. It's crazy. It is Dragapult Pidgeot. I wonder if they have the Charmander Kicker. Just to see the manual attached for the turn. An instant charge. Can I get an Iono? That'd be pretty nice. That's so bad. I can't describe to you how bad that is. What is the retreat cost on a freaking Bidoof? 1? Here's the thing. I can get a freaking Dragapult next turn, but I think I'm going to die. This is insane. Remember when I said this is a good start when we won the coin toss? Not so... Like, I have 4 Comfeys. I have 2 Cramorants. I have a Sableye. There's 3 other Dreepies in here. There's a Radiant Greninja. Can I have any of those? Can I have a supporter? They get the Pidgeot. They do attach to the Dreeps. So they don't have the energy cost retreat here. They do Arven, though. Do they have some kind of switch card? Rare Candy Defiance Band. That's not a switch card, but they probably get the Dragapult out here. And then the Pidgeot can search for a switch. Here's the quick search. They didn't evolve into Dragapult. Which makes me think maybe they didn't have it there, so that's what they searched for? Unless they're trying to bait me here and they have a switch card. There it is. Good start. Good start. Take your win. Take your win. Remember when I said I added a Jacq so we can search Drakloaks and Dragapults and we have 3 of those cards in our hand? Crazy. Crazy. I thought today was going to be different. Apparently we're just continuing the loss streak. Alright. We don't get tilted off that, though. We just go on to next. We GG go next. GG no re. Get out of here. Can Pokemon Live change it so that you don't have to sit there and stare and watch the emote? Yay, I win because you drew bad. Alright, let's get to the next one. We might have 4 battles today because of that. We'll see how long these next 2 take. Alright. New game, new us. We get to choose again. We always choose tails. We always lose. There's a loss. I would love if they would let us go second. Just as a pity. because we got so utterly trounced that last game. By the way, how did I complete a challenge that last game? Okay, cool. Then let's go second. I didn't even look at the challenge we completed. How did we complete a challenge? Okay, this is better. This is better. I'm just going to play Dreepy. I'm a man of only playing one basic Pokemon right away. Because there's no way your opponent can KO. There's no way your opponent can Iono. And it just stops them from doing something like a Pokemon catcher or a Prime catcher. Messing you up. Okay, this is... What is this? Oh, this is a Regidrago deck. And they already have the Dragapult in the discard. There's the Regidrago. Yep. As soon as I saw the Grass Energy and the Dragapult, I'm like, yep, there she is. And it's already moving hyper fast. So this is good. This is good. Grab a Jacq. I can Dreeps. I can Buddy-Buddy. Grab me 2 Comfeys. I could Buddy for a 3rd Dreeps. Or, no, we Buddy for the Manaphy. No, we don't have to Buddy for the Manaphy because they already have the Dragapult, so the Dragapult just gets around what I want to do with Manaphy anyway. There's a Dragon Laser as an attack that this Regidrago can use, and it does 30 damage to the bench, but because I have the Dragapult, they don't have to do that move. So why bother, you know? I'm just going to manually attach this Fire Energy to my Dreepy. I'm going to play Switch Cart, get Comfey out there. I don't want a Jacq right away, because if I can get a better supporter, I'm going to do that. I don't Iono either, though. So I would really love a Colress's experiment off of this flower selecting. Okay, there it is. Unfortunately, we do have to drop our Sableye for it, but we got it. Now, Colress experiment of Cramorant. No. No, no, no. No. We do get a Drakloak, though. Switch. I'd rather have the Colress experiment for more draw next turn. So we do, like, we can do Cramorant, but we just need to get a Cramorant. That's the thing. That would have been lovely to get there because we could have just KO'd this Cleffa, gotten a free prize card, allow them not to get any draw. I mean, if they Grasping Hands this turn, we'd just Iono instead, right? They're going to Professor's Research. They're searching for that Regidrago V-Star. Get the Earthen Vessel. Get another Dragapult in the discard. Doesn't matter. They already had the one. But, I mean, you can't run the Dragapult in this deck because it's just Dragapult. There's no evolution to it. Get the Grass Energy on the Regidrago. They're going to Teal Dance. So they need an Energy Switch and the V-Star here. The Regidrago becomes the active. There's the Regidrago V-Star. Do you have the Energy Switch? And they get to choose. I think there was an Energy Switch in there. Right? Yeah, I think so. It minimized before I could actually look, but... Oh, they're just getting all their Hyper Draw, and we're just dinking around. We just barely got out half of what we needed to do last turn. Here's the Energy Switch, so they can be able to attack this turn. They'll use the Phantom Dive, KO the Comfey, do 60 to the bench. Yep, Apex Dragon for the Phantom Dive. There's 10 to the Comfey, 10 to the Dreeps, 10 to that Dreeps, 20 to that Dreeps, and yeah, they're going to put the most on the one that has the energy, of course. Makes sense. Okay, we promote our Comfey. A Dragapult for here. So we need a rare... 4 in the Lost Zone. I can get 3 more in the Lost Zone this turn. So I could Mirage Gate if I need to. I can't throw another Super Rod in the Lost Zone, right? That happened this game? Yeah. I need to save that Super Rod. for later. Recon Directive. I get a Dragapult. Now I need a rare candy off of this Colress experiment. Get one. Cool. We get one. We also get another Drakloak. And we can grab a Switch Cart. Cool! We are able to do our thing this turn. So I can rare candy this Dreepy into the Dragapult. I can evolve Dreepy into Drakloak. I can Recon Directive for another Dragapult for next turn. I can Mirage Gate to get just a Psychic Energy to attach to Dragapult. And then I could play a Switch Cart to get this Comfey out of the active and heal it. And then we can Phantom Dive. And we can KO this Cleffa, set up this Ogerpon, set up this Ogerpon, set up this Ogerpon. Not a bad turnaround there. I don't think / know if this Regidrago has a way to KO my Dragapult here. But if it does, we have a Cramorant in the back, right? They grab their last Ogerpon. They're gonna Iono. That's honestly could be worse. Could be worse. We get some energy draw there. Teal Dance. And a boss's orders, which we will gladly keep in our hand for later. I wish this Regidrago just had a little more damage on it so I could KO it off the bench. We're gonna Teal Dance again. There's dancing over there. We have one more Teal Dance to go. I'm trying to think. I'm not familiar with all the dragon's attacks in here. Okay, that could be annoying. I think they just have to Phantom Dive. Yeah, they're Phantom Diving. Works for me. They're going to spread the damage around, which is fine. Because next turn, they can't Phantom Dive again. They don't have another Regidrago ready to go. So, what I can do here, we can do a double Recon. We do get a Counter Catcher, which won't help us. Doesn't and won't help us, but we'll keep it just in case. We can Recon Directive again. We're just going to grab the Buddy-Buddy off of that. Play it. Fail it. Just to get it out of here. I'm going to Nest Ball. My voice cracks. Nest Ball. For the Greninja. Play Colress's Experiment. For Dragapult. For Super Rod. For a Neo Upper. Evolve this Drakloak into Dragapult. Can attach a Neo Upper here. Then let's just Phantom Dive here. Do 10 to this guy. And then and if we're doing bring it to 60, that's not enough for Cramorant to KO it. So I mean it doesn't really matter where I put these. So there goes the Dragapult. So they can come in and do the leaf attack. But I'm okay with that. They're an Ultra Ball here. They gotta find another Regidrago. There it is. Well, that's fine. We have the boss's orders in the back. Energy switch. They're gonna Iono. I'm glad I attached... excuse me. Glad I attached the energy last turn. We don't have the boss's orders anymore, which kind of blows. But we can conceal cards and recon directive next turn to look for it. And we don't need it necessarily next turn, but we will need it in the future. So they get their 2 prizes here. We bring up the Dragapult. Get a Comfey. I'm going to recon directive first. We can just thin our deck out here by grabbing a Nest Ball. Playing Nest Ball to grab Cramorant. We can conceal cards. Got a Rescue Board and a Mirage Gate. And Mirage Gate. To attack. Dang it, I always click. I always click for the Mirage Gate. To attach to the Drakloak. And then I can... I'm just going to attach the Rescue Board here. Just in case. And then I can Iono. Get my opponent down to 3 cards. So hopefully they don't have much to help them. I do grab a Mirage Gate and a Counter Catcher, which don't help us here. But if they are unable to get Regidrago V-Star next turn, I'll actually be able to KO it. Just trying to think here. So I don't want things switch carding to heal themselves, right? A Pokégear and Psychic Energy. That we should be able to get our boss's orders off of that. Fire Energy, Energy Switch. They're gonna be able to attack here, but they can't KO. Boss's orders, they'll be able to get 1 KO, I guess. That's fine. They just Celestial Roar. Okay, I see what they're trying to do, but it's not gonna help them. In fact, I don't even need to do all the fancy stuff. I can just attach for the turn, retreat for the turn, into the Dragapult, and there's a concede. Much better second game. Much better second game. It was looking rough to start, I'm not going to lie, but with how quick their deck was moving. But they just didn't have another Regidrago V-Star ready to go. So they had to scramble to try and get a second one once I knocked out the first one. And that put them in a bad position. So let's see, what did we... Oh, it doesn't say anymore because I clicked it already. Cool. I'll have to look in the video, I guess. What are we looking at here? We need 40. If we win the next 2, if I play 2, we'll see how long this one goes. I don't know how long we've been recording for already. Alright. Tails. We choose tails. We always lose. Did we get to choose all the coin tosses so far? Hey, we didn't lose this one, though. So that means we get to choose to go second, like I love to do with this deck. And we shall see how this one goes. Can we start with a Comfey this time? Is it too much to ask? We start with a Manaphy, which could be bad if it doesn't help against their deck. They do mulligan. It's a Toadstool deck. Okay, I respect it. I respect it. It's going to be Toadstool and Teal Mask, which are easy KOs for Dragapult. Both of them are. I forget exactly what Toadstool does. I think it's something with all the energies on the field or something like that. We do take that free card, which is another Drakloak. Again, why are... Like... did the deck just, like... Oh, I heard you didn't have Drakloak and Dragapult enough. Let me rectify that for you. The bug catching set. Okay. Okay, a capsicum. Okay, they're running the peppers. What are they called? I forget what the peppers are called. I mean, we have everything to have a Dragapult next turn. Not necessarily... Oh, shoot, not that. Not necessarily the turn I wanted, but it's the turn we have. I'm going to switch into Comfey. Come here, come here, come here. Flower selecting. For the Colress experiment. Colress experiment. For the Switch Cart. For the Rescue Board. For the Fire Energy. Honestly, that's a pretty good Colress. I would have liked to get a Cramorant. But it's fine. I think the Rescue Board probably is better suited for a Dragapult, but... what's in my hand? A Fire Energy? A Colress experiment, though, is kind of juicy. I'm gonna grab it. There's more Psychic Energies, right? Now the question is, do I PokéStop to get a Nest Ball? I kind of want to go hard in the paint here. Let's go for it. We're getting risky. Damn it! That is so bad. 3 Pokemon off that, and one of them was our Cramorant. We lose a Dreepy and a Dragapult. I mean, we can Super Rod them back, so it's not the end of the world, but that's kind of bad that that happened. Oh, we don't get to attack with Cramorant this turn. Kind of sucks. There is also another Cramorant, so it's... Skull Villain is what it's called. What do you do, buddy boy? Your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned, and your opponent's active Pokemon can't retreat. That's fine. A twin-headed crushing is a random card for your opponent's hand. Wait, discard a random card from your opponent's hand. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck? You get to discard 2 cards from me with Skull Villain? You kidding me right now? And you attach 2 energies? Can you get the Toads to cool out, though? You do bug catching set. Okay, they get a Toadsacruel and a Grass Energy. And evolve into Toadsacruel. This isn't Toadsacruel EX, though, actually. It's a different Toadsacruel. I was thinking of cards in your opponent's discard pile can't be put into their hand by an effect of your opponent's abilities or trainer cards. Okay, I don't put anything into my hand anyway. Honestly, Rare Candy into Dragapult. Drakloak. Recon Directive. Psychic Energy. I'm glad I Recon Directed that and not Flower Selecting. Manually attach. Flower Selecting. For Neo Upper. Colress's Experiment. Switch Cart Mirage Gate. Switch, right? We don't need Cramorant at this point. Now we don't need Cramorant. Everything cool, everything kosher. Actually, I can Mirage Gate here for just a Fire Energy, which kind of blows. Where are our Psychic Energies? We have 1 Psychic Energy in here, 1 here. That means 2 are in the prizes. Alright, well, let's start getting them out of the prizes, shall we? Switch Comfey out for the Dragapult. We Phantom Dive to KO this Toadsacruel, put 60 on the Skull Villain, so it's ready to die next turn. We only get one card here. Okay, now the Skull Villain has to decide if it wants to do the 140 and do a couple discards and then die, or if he wants to chill, Snapper Bind, and try to burn me, which I don't know that stops me from doing anything. I just take extra damage at the end of turn, right? And if that's the case, I just switch cart, you know? Or switch Rescue Board. Whatever the case may be. I'm gonna see the Gardenia's Vigor. If you drew any card, draw 2 cards. If you drew any cards away, attach up to 2 Grass Energy at hand. There's no bench Pokemon, so they just draw the 2 cards. They're going to kill a bunch of Pokemon in a stadium, which the PokéStop's working as well for them as it is for me. Do they not run Teal Mask in here, or are they just not finding them? They're going to two-head crushing. That's going to be game. They're going to get rid of my Switch and a Dragapult. Kind of sucks. That's fine. Just attack. No need to worry about doing anything else. Phantom Dive for the KO, and that'll be the game. Okay, we had a quick loss, we had a quick win. So, we're definitely getting another game in then. Interesting deck. Yeah, like, when I first saw the Toedsacruel, I didn't look at it carefully enough, and I just assumed it was Toedsacruel EX. Which I know there's a Toedsacruel EX Teal Mask Ogerpon deck. This deck might have also had Teal Mask Ogerpon. It would make sense to, but we just never ended up seeing it. So we're going to do one more game here. If we win out, we get back to the Corviknight. Let's do it. Whew. Do we get to choose the coin toss again? Nice. We always do sales. We always lose. In person, I never get to choose the coin toss. I always have to be the one flipping the coin. Because my opponent just won't, like, they just don't offer. So I sit there and wait, and I'm like, well, somebody's got to do it. We do lose this one. So we went 2-2 in coin tosses tonight. And that's the real statistic we're worried about here. Opponent will go first. Perfect. Works for me. Psychic. Is this a Ralts? Is this a Gardevoir? Is our last game against Gardevoir? Oh, now Cramorant wants to show up. Is this Gardevoir? I don't want to play against Gardevoir. Gardevoir is the bane of my existence. I just want that deck to not exist anymore. Unfortunately, we have to wait till April. Okay, it's not. It's Mewtwo EX. I have not seen this card in action. Well, actually, it could still be Gardevoir. I guess technically, but there's so many things in here it wouldn't really make sense. So Gardevoir is all about like Drifloon and Cresselia attacking, not Mewtwo. I mean, because I just saw the two basic psychic energies from the discard. I don't know. No, they're just manually discarding. Got the Natu. Oh, it's Xatu Mewtwo EX. Okay. What set is this from? It's from Paradox Rift. So there's the Natu. They have 280 HP on Mewtwo. What's the second attack do? 30 more damage for each psychic energy attached to all your Pokemon. Okay. So you transfer charge to build yourself up, then you Photon Kinesis. And you also use the Xatu to power up, right? They're going to Squawk and Seize to get rid of a Xatu. Okay. They have more Xatus in the deck, I guess. Okay, they're going to pass the turn. Radiant Ninja. Okay, I'm going to conceal cards to discard the Fire Energy. Get the Chorus Experiment. I really don't want a Nest Ball for a Comfey. Okay, we get a Comfey off the Chorus Experiment. Get a Dreepy. And a Switch Cart. Play Comfey. Play Dreepy. We Switch Cart from the Cramorant to the Comfey. Flower selecting. Sableye or Mirage Gate? I'd rather keep the one copy of Sableye. It could be useful at the end game. Guess what, gang? We have to Nest Ball for a Comfey. Woohoo! Switch into the Comfey. Comfey, if you can get a Switch or an Energy off this flower selecting. Get an Energy. And the other one goes... I hate to see that. Manually attach. Retreat. Into the Cramorant. Cramorant will spit innocently at this Mewtwo. Set it up for a Dragapult KO. The unfortunate thing, Psychic Energy here. Psychic Energy here. Fire Energy here. Might be able to pull off Mirage Gate next turn. Oh, no, wait, we don't have a Chorus in our hand. They're going to get the Xatu, so they're going to be able to Photon Kinesis here. Can they do enough to KO me, though? No. Because we'll have to manually attach to the Mewtwo. I don't think that is enough. It's just 30 more. Okay, maybe. It'd be 30, 60, 90, 100. No, it'd be just short of KOing Cramorant. Okay, they put a stupid thing on the stupid Squawk. The stupid Squawk. I'm contemplating more and more every day. Wait, does my math... Oh, it's an electric type. Hehe. I'm contemplating more and more every day putting Lost Vacuums in this deck. Okay, we have to go kind of crazy here. Flower selecting. Got it. We got it, gang. So we Rare Candy into Dragapult. Colress Experiment. I need to switch off of this. Rescue Board will work. Super Rod. I don't need Dreepy, right? No, I want Dreepy. I want Dreepy over Counter Catcher. Because then I can get a Drakloak next turn. I'm going to Super Rod to make sure we have the right energies in here. Mirage Gate. We had 3 of each, so we were good to go no matter what. But it's always just better to be safe than sorry. Double attach to the Dragapult. Rescue Board onto the Comfey. Retreat into the Dragapult. We Phantom Dive to KO this Mewtwo. Do 10 to the Squawkabilly. And do 50 to the Xatu. So we'll get a double KO next turn, too. Nice, nice, nice. These last 2 games have been so much cleaner than the last 15 games I've had, both in-game and IRL. Okay, they do get another Mewtwo. And a Pheasantipity. They're going to Clairvoyant Sense. So they can attach to the Mewtwo. Honestly, well, I was going to say, honestly, I could just boss's orders up something and not worry about the Squawkabilly. You know what? I might do that. What's Pheasantipity do again? If this Pokemon's any dark, its energy attached to damage by attack, flip a coin, and Fez for that damage. We got a little baby Mewtwo over here, too. Because I could boss's orders up the Xatu. Oh, you're going to do 20 damage to me with your stupid Squawkabilly? Oh! They get to attach 2 basic energies from their discard pile now. That's crazy. Okay, I'm going to pull up that Mewtwo and kill it. Right? Yeah, because that's a ton of energy. I don't want that much energy on the field. Put down a Dragapult. I mean, Drakloak, sorry. Recon Directive. Fire Energy. I mean, Psychic Energy. Whoops. So we have the Psychic Energy attached for the turn. I could conceal cards. But I think I'd rather ensure that Drakloak can get powered up next turn. I am going to grab another Dreepy here. I was trying to think if it's worth the bosses, or because I can't KO the Mewtwo. I can KO the Squawk, though. That's the thing. I really don't want that baby Mewtwo hanging around. It's like, I could take 3 prize cards here, but I'll just take the 2 instead. I don't have any energies in the discard. I am going to concealed cards here. Okay, I do pull a Mirage Gate. So I can actually Mirage... No, I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that, because just in case Drakloak gets KO'd somehow. Phantom Dive will KO this Mewtwo. We'll do Big 50 here to KO the Xatu. And I guess just 10 here. I do put myself in a position that if I get a boss's orders, we can win next turn. We can win next turn, gang! Comes the Mewtwo. Mewtwo shouldn't be able to KO me here, right? So it does 10, 40, 70, 100. Once during your turn, you discard a basic energy from your hand in order to deal 30, or to heal 30. Okay, that saves them for from next turn. Now, Professor's Research. Okay. That does save them next turn. There's a Mewtwo. I guess, so what I could do, bosses ordered up that Mewtwo, drop 60 on the Pheasantipity, get this Moonlight Hill out of there. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up that Mewtwo. What is your attack that you keep? If your opponent has 3 fewer prize cards, that's 90 more. Yeah, I'm pulling up that Mewtwo. I want to get PokéStop here to get rid of that Moonlight Hill. Do I have... I think I have 2 PokéStops hanging around. Nope, only 1. So that's going to be a little bit harder to do. It only heals 30? So Recon Directive. Grab the Neo Upper. Am I missing a Dragapult? There's none in the discards, none in here. So I can get another Dragapult. So attach the Fire Energy. Actually, Sableye could pull it off next turn. We can Sableye next turn. As long as there's enough here, there's not. We're down 3 from there. I can get at least 1 with a Comfey. It's wild, but we're concealed cardsing away our Neo Upper. Colress Experiment, perfect. Colress Experiment, perfect. We get a Dragapult. We can get a Switch Cart. Another Colress Experiment, just in case, you know. Here's a Dragapult. Unfortunately, we don't get our PokéStop, but that's fine. Oh, I screwed up. It's fine, though. It's fine, though. I needed a boss's orders that turn. But it's fine. I should still be able to win next turn. Because they don't heal enough off this Mewtwo, I can still stabilize it. I got so greedy with the Colress's Experiment once I saw it. Honestly, getting that Colress Experiment was bad for us, but it's still doable. Because they can heal... Well, they have to discard an energy, but they only heal 30 from the Mewtwo. Bringing it down to 170. And even if they add a Bravery Charm to it, 120 should still KO. Because that'd bring it to 280. If it's at 170. Yeah. Sableye can still KO the Mewtwo. So wherever the Mewtwo's at, even if he retreats it or something, I can KO it. Wait a minute. Legacy Energy makes it so you don't take prizes, doesn't it? Takes 1 fewer. Good play. Good play. But if you don't heal this Mewtwo this turn, I still win next turn. Yeah, we still win. Wow, he doesn't even KO the Dragapult. So yeah, we definitely win then. Boss's orders. Give me that Mewtwo. Phantom Dive. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Get rid of that Mewtwo. Get rid of that Mewtwo. That gives us 2 prize cards because the Legacy Energy does take away one of our prizes. It says choose 3, though. Wait a minute. Come back here. Legacy Energy. Let's look at Legacy Energy quick. Because I got 3 prizes. I'm misunderstanding Legacy Energy. Okay, apparently we don't play any cards. But this does bring us into Corviknight. So from the depths, we crawled our way back to where we ended last episode. We did it, gang. No one says we didn't. Can say we didn't. All right, let's look quick. Energies, Legacy. As long as it's if the Pokemon's card is attacked. Oh wait, you know what it was? By damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon. This attack says 1 fewer prize cards. This effect of your Legacy Energy does apply to more than once per game. So it's only when this Pokemon is if the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack. With Dragapult and with Sableye, you don't do damage. So Dragapult's like the main 200 is damage, but the 60 drop on the bench isn't considered damage. It's considered placing damage counters. It's the wording on it makes it get around a lot of things like Legacy Energy. So that's why we were able to take 3. So Sableye also could have taken 2 prize cards. So we kind of had it in the bag either way. So that's a good distinction to pick up on. Okay, guys. Again, we made it back into Corviknight. Let's see if we can stay there and get past this point for next time. How much longer is on this? On this, we got a week and 2 days to climb our way all the way up into Master Ball. Because look at this, look at this, look at this right here. Sleeves, Dragapult sleeves. You telling me I can't have that unless I get the Arceus? So we got to get there. So I might have to do a little bit of off-screen laddering. I'll try to do that. But thank you so much for joining us this week. Hit the like and subscribe if you have not already. And we will see you guys next time. This series won't be every Tuesday. It'll only be on Tuesdays when I don't have something else TCG related. Because this is going to be like a TCG day, kind of. So if there's like box openings, if I end up doing any more of those... excuse me, if I want to do a review on sets, I don't know that I'll ever really do a review on a set. We'll see. If you guys want to see that, let me know. Or if I think of some other TCG thing. But for the most part, it's just going to be the laddering. Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Have a good night, everybody.